Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fielded in the end zone, and no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. Play fake. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
3rd and long for Cousins. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. He's at the 50. The 30. 20.
Don't worry about it, baby.
10,
I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 95 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On play action, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now left side on the swing pass. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
The 45-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you don't go, is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Big 10 at the 23-yard line.
A quick throw out to Beebe is complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, Cook. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab.
For Minnesota Vikings. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he will score. Touchdown. Out, and the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Williams now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They're able to find out on Lazard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Cousins again. And it's caught. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has got him. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Barely got the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Williams. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Green Bay.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Aaron Jones.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. Sides and walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. They run it again with Cook. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in Week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
To throw is Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
At the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 8-yard line.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And we got an injury here. And I believe, yes, that's the wideout, Adam Thielen. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
14.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Vikings 21, Packers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Williams to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
So we'll attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are back within a score.
He is good. Makes the score.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. How do you get back into the game? Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Cousins now to throw on first down. And complete right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Williams now on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored point.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
49-yard line. A gain of 5.
Again, it's Cook.
And 5.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brings up third down.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. On first down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Minnesota, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.